All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to continue our discussion of Lewis structures and stick figures. Right now, these are not Lewis structures. And this question is about knowing what stick figures mean. Can you go from a picture to a formula? You must be able to. Don't say, oh, I don't like this. I don't want to do this. I can skip this part. No, not an option. Fundamentals right here. We're going to use stick figures until the end of all organic chemistry. And you're going to be really thankful when you hit biochemistry and you don't have to draw 1,000 atoms with the full drawing of all the bonds. Okay? Here we go. First one. If you're curious, that's delta HTHC there. It's been in the news. That's why I picked it. And it's got an isomer called delta 9-THC. That's the more normal one. And that has just the double bond here instead of here. And how do we approach this problem? Well, we got our snippy tool handy here. There are many approaches. I will do the slow approach first because we're just learning. And then I'll show you how I expect you to be able to speed up through the process and get better. So I've got that. And I'm going to do a copy here. And I'm going to put the C's on there. Really hope you can get past this point pretty quickly where you don't have to draw the C's. Remember, the end of a stick is a C unless otherwise labeled. What do I mean by unless otherwise labeled? Here's a perfect example. That is not a C, it's an O. The end of this stick is not a C, it's an O. The end of this stick is a C. Intersections of sticks, also C's. Here's all our C's. We got them all. Formulas are always C's, H's, and then the rest of the elements are listed alphabetically. This is organic chemistry. And we have 2 O's. We can finish the O's pretty quickly. So that's part of our final answer, and count up the green C's. How many did you get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Did you get 21? Nice job. H's, let's put them in red and long ways to draw them all out. Remember, in stick figures, the only things that are allowed to be missing, careful, are the hydrogens attached to carbon. I want that to be clear. You are not allowed to omit this H over here. You're not allowed to write just O there, and it's not understood to be an OH. No. You're allowed to skip the H's on the C's, not on the O. Okay. So if there's 1 bond showing, and you know the nature of carbon is to form 4 bonds, 3 bonds are missing, they are H. Put your 3 H's on there. 1, 2, 3. I don't know what happened there. It doesn't like that part of the screen is what happened there. There you go. Clearly ulterior motives going on over there. And on the next carbon, there are 2 bonds showing right now. Therefore, 2 are missing. 2 H's. And that's true for the next 3. Yeah, you're hoping you don't have to do it this way on a test, right? Or else you'd skip this question every time. Okay. Now the C to the right has 4 bonds showing. You want me to count them for you? Here they are. There's a C. There's a 1 bond there. There's a 2nd bond there. There's a 3rd bond down here. And the 4th bond is the 2nd bond there, right? The 4th bond's a pi bond. Doesn't matter if there's sigmas or pi's, everybody. Carbon will have 4 bonds total. End of story. So don't put an H on that carbon. Definitely put an H on this carbon and this carbon. Don't put an H on any of the other 3 in that ring. They have 4 bonds already. No H's. Okay. For me, if I don't put this H in red here, I might not count it. That's just me. Okay. I just might forget to count it. All right. No H here. How about up here? End of the stick. There's got to be 2, 3 H's. Sorry, there's only one bond showing. Same story here. Three H's here. And what about this one here and here? They only have 3 bonds showing. 1 H is missing. Now, if you're like me, counting can be fun. I bet you're right. I bet you're right. But for me, I'm going to cut my molecule in half and count the H's on one side, and then I count them again on the other for a different number, because if I lose track, I don't want to restart the whole molecule. So I just put, this is just me. You don't have to do it this way. We're going to missing H. Let's get past. I'm going to do my division there, and then where do you think the H is missing?
Yeah, here.
Ah, that's right. I'm sorry. I found it. There's a 2 bonds showing, and there's a 3rd bond, but I don't have a 4th bond. Oh, I bet there's another one too. Same story up here. Yeah. I don't know. That's the problem with talking and writing at the same time. I got too many things going on. That's why I need you. I really need you. You know that, right? Have I said that yet? I will need you all semester to be my editor, and we don't like mistakes on our videos, right? Sometimes seeing them happen is good. And then you say, wait. Oh, he corrects it later, and then I feel better. All right, so let's recount those H's. Left side first. 3, I'll do a running total, okay? 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 12, 13 on the left. H13 on the left. On the right, I'm going to start on the bottom and loop around to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 17, H17. And I'm happy it's an even number, because I just know the nature of the atoms in this molecule mean it should be an even number. And did everybody else get 30, I hope? Happy. You couldn't find 2? Do you have your same H's labeled as mine? That's just been a miscount.
I have 30.
Yeah, I think it is 30. You might have been going from my old picture before I put the 2 H's on. And we're going to redo the problem a lot faster. We're going to pretend we didn't do anything, okay? And we're just going to, let's not even have anything up there. Here's the molecule again. Okay, puts it where I had it before. Where are you, buddy? There you are. Don't want the answer present. That's worse. Okay. C's, I mean, we can do them without drawing them, right? I'll just count them up quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. C21. And here I'm just going to use dots for the number of H's. This is fine, right? Just tell me that, well, you don't even have to tell me. I'm only going to look at the answer. But for your purposes, a dot means H. So on the end here, there were 3 dots. Why? Because I only see 1 bond there. Here, there's 2 dots. Why? Because I only see with 2 bonds. Same story, same story, same story. A 0, a 1, a 1, a 0, a 0, a 0, a 1, a 1, 3, a 3. Yes, this is faster than you're going to go. I know that. And I'm not going to miss my H's this time, because there's an advantage to doing it this way. It's clear there's only 2 bonds there. It's clear there's 2 dots missing, 2 H's. And he started talking again, make sure he finishes. There. Think I got it? And count up your H's. From the left, Running total, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, staying on the bottom, 15, 16, 17, 21, 3, 24, 27, 30, bingo. Don't forget your O's. Not as bad, huh? All right, let's just do that method on our second one, you think? I know, moving forward leaps and bounds. I'd like you to have the blank version to start with, so I will snip our guy here. This guy's not in the news as much as it used to be. But 20 years ago, it was one of the biggest lawsuits ever. It's coming to fruition now, though. It's called OxyContin, this one. Slips are at the back. And oh, I got a lot extra, didn't I? I grabbed the wrong one. There we go. C's, ready for a count? Try to go slow. And I will divide the molecule in half. Do C's and H's on top. There's a nice half. C's on top. Counting from here. 1. The ring is 6 more. That's 7. And only 1 more, 8. Up top is 8. On the bottom, I'm going to start with the ring of 6. And before I move on, I got to explain these funny bonds. They're just bonds, everybody. They're fat for a reason. It means it's coming out of the page at you. There's some 3D information here. Don't be confused. It's just a bond. That's all we care about. It's a bond. We don't care if it's sticking out or going behind the page. We don't. That's not this exercise, is it? So we got it's called a wedge, and it means it's out front. So this whole area of the molecule sticking out in front. It's an important structural feature for it. So counting up the C's, I'm going to do this ring size 6 that's drawn flat. Yes, this is connected to this. The reason it's interrupted in the middle is because this is in front of it, right? It's, you know, I can't see my camera because my pen's in front of it. There you go. So 6 for this ring. I'm staying with the stuff that's not wedges. I got a 7th right here outside the ring. And I got an 8th on the nitrogen. That's 8. And then I'm going to go with the wedge. The corner is a C. That's 9. And that's 10. Are we good?
No, one more time.
I'm gonna start all over. I'm gonna do the flat ring here for 6. And then I'm gonna do the one outside the ring for 7. And then I'm gonna do the CH3 on the nitrogen for 8. And then I'm gonna do this C where there's an angle for 9. Am I up to 9? I hope. Yeah. And then I'm gonna do this C for 10. And remember, I counted that C already in the flat ring. It was already counted there. So that's C10. And what do we have here? We have H's. Let's do our little dot situation. 3 dots there. None on the next C over here. There's 4 bonds already. 1 here, 1 here. We got a none and a none and a none. And then we got a dot. That's 1. Dot, dot. 2 here, 3 here, 2 here, none here, none. I better put a dot on this H here, else I won't count it. There's 1 there. Need 4 for every carbon, and H's are missing. That needs a little more life. Okay, well, and that's the bottom. I didn't finish the top either, did I? 2 there. Yeah, did I get it? Yeah. Ready to count H's on top and bottom? On the top. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And O2 if you're keeping score of O's up there. Okay, on the bottom, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11. And I'm very sad about that. I made a mistake somewhere, I know. This time I need an odd number of H's. So my question for you is, did I miss an H or did I count an extra H? I know there's a mistake. Just, you got to trust my experience in this. Just make this an educational opportunity. All right, so I'm just going to start the H's again. 3, none, 1, 1, none, none, 2. 1, none, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1. Did I forget to count 1 maybe? I don't know. And then 1 and 3. On the bottom, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. I forgot the H on the O. After all that talking about it, I still forgot. Should have colored the H red or something. I don't know. Yeah. Remember how I said, learning organic chemistry, you got to find your own learning style? In life, as you just witnessed, it's important for you to discover your own learning weaknesses. We all have them, trust me. Okay? And mine is getting distracted talking about something else and then forgetting to do something as I'm talking. So I missed counting that H. Count which H?
We counted before the OH.
The H on the O is an H in the formula, so it counts with the H's. We always do C's, then H's, then O's. You'll see other people publish something, and they'll say something like C8, H19, and then they'll put an OH in the end. They're trying to give you a little extra information. They're saying, yeah, one of the H's is attached to an O. But in this one, I want fully condensed. All the C's together, all the H's together, all the other things alphabetized. And that's when I ask that question, I will always ask it that way. Okay? So I think I fixed my H situation. We got 19. And if you're curious how I knew, well, every time you introduce a nitrogen, now things become odd because of nitrogen bonding, right? It bonds to an odd number of atoms. In this case, could be H's, yeah? And how many O's down there? 2, but we don't put O's. We don't put O's first. What do we put first? I got the C's done. I got the H's done. What's next? N is before O. All right. Learning challenges part 2. A lot of people can't start in the middle of an alphabet and move on. That's not a problem, guys. That's not a disability. Okay. My daughter's one. You can't say, oh, what's the letter after a P in the alphabet? She's going A, B, C, D, P. Oh, Q. Okay. And don't laugh. I laugh. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. Because, you know, I'll just look at it when you're done and verify it's alphabetical. And the good news is, it doesn't matter for this question on the test. It's a multiple choice answer anyway. Okay. You look at every test since 2014 or whatever that got published, and it's the same every time. It's question 1 or 2 on every test. There's a picture. What's the formula? There's 20 answers. Yeah, there's no guessing in this question. Guessing. I don't want people guessing my diagnosis when I go to the doctor. Okay. All right. So where am I? How many O's down there?
4.
Just down there, down here. Sorry, where? You want to go to the end, don't you? Now we combine our answer to get the formula. C18, H19, NO4. She was correct. So all I need on your quiz, I know all that stuff. I need that, and I need that. So before I come around to get them, I need those 2 things. But, you know, I want to verify that I have the right formula for this. And I want to show you how you can practice until you are blue in the face on your own. And it's a really cool thing. Now, I had some of you in lab yesterday, and I said you can use Wiki for chemistry fairly reliably because Wiki is checked by chemists. So I told you that was OxyContin. Wiki OxyContin. And it's got another name, oxycodone. Yeah, OxyContin is, yes, that's the brand given by, oh gosh, they took a hit. Oh yeah, they're done. But the clever people that own the place, they found a way to hide money. That's nature, human nature, greed. Ah, don't get me started. C18H21NO4, was that us? Yeah. We win. Okay. Now you find your, hey, you find a drug that you want to look at. Copy the picture down on your page. And you need to practice copying stick figures. You do. The only way you get better at them is by drawing them, not looking at them, drawing them. Okay? So you go to Wiki, you type in a drug name that you're interested in, find its picture, copy it on a page. You got the formula down there. Don't look at it yet. Okay? Do the exercise that we just did. You know, it's relevant now. You pick something you like. And that is the end of that video. I'll just have it up on the screen for a second. There you go. Please get to the point where you can do it quicker, and good luck with those questions.